In today's video, I want to share with you my thoughts about the book Rich, Poor, Dared by Robert Kiyosaki, some main ideas that caught my mind, as well as some reflection on the book in relation to my current status as a foreign student in Germany. So, hey guys, I'm Valentina. If you don't know me, I'm a foreign student in Germany. Currently, I'm studying at TU Darmstadt. I'm in my fourth semester and I live in Germany for more than 1 year and a half. I really like reading books, and so I decided to share with you my thoughts about books that I have read, and so that is why I'm making this video. The book was written in 1997 and still after 25 years it's very popular. Many financial gurus advise to read it. The hook of the book is made on the comparison of the two fathers of the author. One is well educated but poor dad, and another one without a degree but rich dad. And by the way, the second dad, it's not biological relative of the author, it's just the father of his best friend. And since the childhood, author and his best friend Mike were concerned about making money, and they decided to ask Mike's dad about to teach them how to make money, how to become rich. And so the book is built on the comparison of two philosophies of the two fathers, explaining on the examples the difference between rich and poor people, how the behavior is different, and why actually it is important to become rich. For me, this book was interesting because I always believe that our mindset influences the way how we behave, what choices we make, and this also influences our life in general. So I was really excited to read the book that should shed light on the mysterious mindset of rich people, how to become rich, what secrets do they know. Indeed, there are many good ideas about approaching money. The author explains that our common beliefs that we need to have good education, after that find good company to work for, and this idea is a trap because many people, when they start working for money and money not working for them, and instead of making more money from what they have, they just spend it. And when their income grows, their expenses grow as well. So they are slaves to the systems. They just work for money and they're dependent on this, on their company, on their boss, on the system. And when you have your own money, you can produce more money, but instead of this, many people just spend it, and this is a problem. We do not know how to approach money in a good way so that we have more money in the end. One lesson that Robert Kiyosaki teaches us is that you need to know the difference between asset and liability, and rich people, they always buy assets, while middle class and poor people just buy liabilities. And assets is something that puts money in your pocket, while liability is something that puts money out of your pocket. And in order to be rich, you need to buy assets. Interesting is that flat or new house can be an asset and liability at the same time. And the problem is not that you just buy a new house, but the problem is that you do not make money out of this property, and instead of just having this flat, you need to find tenants that will pay you for this flat for living there. So according to the author, the point is with the houses or cars is how you handle your new approachings. And there are many other assets that also mentions, for example, businesses that do not require his presence. He owns them, but they are managed to run by other people. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, income generating real estate, notes, royalties from intellectual property such as music, scripts, patents, and anything else that has value, produces income, or appreciates and has a ready market. Another nice idea that I really like sounds like mind your own business. Financial struggle is often directly the result of people working all their life for someone else. Many people will have nothing at the end of their working days. So the author means that in today's society, people are dependent on the companies where they work, on their bosses, on these working positions, because income is the only way how they can make money, so that they can survive, and so they're dependent on the companies. And when you have your own money, you are free, you are not dependent on the boss, and it's always make your life a lot easier. There are many nice citations that I like that explaining this idea of minding your own business. For example, the rich focus on their asset accounts while everyone else focuses on their income statements. And also I really like that you can keep your daytime job. I was really concerned because I thought, oh, there is no way to be rich without investing in heavy stocks. I want to have my daytime job because I really enjoy it. Of course, maybe it's not the way how to become rich, but like it's the way how to be happy. It's also important. And it also says that keep your daytime job, but start buying real assets, not liabilities or personal effects that have no real value once you get them home. So I can keep my daytime job, thank you. And another one, as your cash flow grows, you can buy some luxuries. An important distinction is that rich people buy luxuries last, while the poor and middle class tend to buy luxuries first. So yeah, it's the same idea that when your income goes up, your expenses goes up as well. And rich people, they buy luxuries only after having money from their assets. Another idea is about importance of learning and acquiring new skills. A perfect example is McDonald's. Many people can make better food than McDonald's, but they are still poor. And the case is that these people are unable to deliver this food hamburger to other people so that they can taste it and buy it. And success of McDonald's is not in food that they make, but in the business systems that behind it. So it doesn't matter how talented you are unless you are not able to present yourself to the world. In other words, unless you are not able to sell your skills to others. And that is why communication and writing skills are very important as well. And so Robert Kiyosaki writes that the world is filled with talented poor people. They focus on perfecting their skill at building a better hamburger rather than the skills of selling and delivering the hamburger. Maybe McDonald's does not make the best hamburger, but they are best at selling and delivering a basic average burger. So there are many other valuable ideas and pieces of advice, but unfortunately I am not able to cover the whole book in only one video. So when I was thinking about application of the advices from the book in my real life, I was concerned a bit because first of all, I do not live in USA, I live in Germany, and the economic system here a bit different. And they also point out a lot that capitalism is not so bad as the socialism, and Germany in this way is more socialistic than capitalistic in comparison with USA. Here the government participates more actively in the life of the citizens and the economy through some taxes and social payments. And in general, I do not have a feeling that in Germany the life of middle-class workers so bad as it described in the book, and that every second person struggle financially due to debts and taxes and so on. And for me it was a question, do I need to be so rich at all to quit at 45 if the life of general middle-class worker is good in Germany? But I think it's just philosophical question. You need to understand what do you want in your life, and after that you can answer these questions, decide whether this book is useful for you or not. And of course, as a foreigner in a new country, it's a bit challenging to comprehend new economic system and comprehend all tax peculiarities. And to begin with, I'm even not sure can I invest as a foreign student in Germany. Okay, but let's stay critical, and the point is to understand what useful information can be taken from the book. And in this way, I really like the ideas about how approach money, how to be smart with invest, with your spending habits and so on. And I think the key in my situation is to try and learn a lot about new environment, trying to adapt to new circumstances, and maybe after some years living here I will be able to make more money, not just through my daytime job, I hope. So that's it for today. If you have any further questions, disagreements, ideas, let's discuss it in the comments below. Feel free to write them down. So have a nice end of the day. See you soon. Bye.